Good evening, Facebook. So, when I woke up this morning, I saw that the Yankees did complete the trade to acquire Todd Frazier, Tommy Kahnle, and reacquire David Robertson, who was with the Yankees from 2008 to 2014. So, my initial thoughts on it, I really like it, but I don't love it because Frazier seems like kind of like a Chris Carter type where he can hit for power. He can hit the ball over the fence, but I looked up his batting average, and he's batting .207. Now, I don't know if that's because he was unmotivated being in that mess of the White Sox. I mean, not having that many good hitters in the lineup, but I'm hoping he can get up his batting average. This way, he's not just either hit a home run or occasional double or strikeout, because it's very important to put the ball in play. So it will be an upgrade because the Yankees have been a mess at the corners. Headley and the revolving door of people they've had at first base haven't got the job done at all. So I'm happy on that strap. I don't know. Let's see how he does. And they really didn't give up that much. I was saying when I heard about this, don't give up Frazier and don't give up Gleyber Torres. But, I mean, some people like Blake Rutherford, maybe he'll be a star. Only time will tell. We'll see. But what I really like about this trade is the bullpen that they're boostering. With Robertson, you know he can handle New York. He was with the Yankees from 2008 to 2014. He was the setup guy to Rivera. He was the closer for his last year in 2014. And this year he's got a 2.70 ERA and a 0.96 whip. So he'll help. And one thing that will affect is that if you look at Dellin Betances, when he comes into a game, the earlier he seems to come into a game, whether it's the 7th, the 8th, the 9th, well, he significantly does better in the 7th inning, then he does the 8th inning, and then he does the 9th inning. So if we could have that back end being Betances in the 7th, Robertson, and then Chapman. And I never really heard of Tommy Kahnle up until the trade, but I looked him up, saw that he was originally drafted by the Yankees back in 2010 in the 5th round, and then from that, he's having a really good year. He's having a 2.43 ERA, and he also has a whip under 1 with a 0.95. So if we can get him in the 6th, and then if the Yankees can have Kahnle, Betances, Robertson, Chapman, they still need to address the starting pitching, because if they're going to try to do anything in the playoffs, if they're going to get one of those wild card spots, or catch Boston, which isn't out of reach, but today was a bad loss. First time they lost a series to Minnesota in 15 years. But we'll see. I mean, there's about, let's see, you got the rest of July, August, and September. So this should bolster the Yankees bullpen. They didn't trade up any gem prospects, but yeah, hopefully this will booster the Yankees to maybe make some run for this year. I mean, before the season, I had very low expectations. I predicted that the Yankees would win 85 games, which this year wasn't the target year for the Yankees to return to glory, get number 28. So, but what I'm thinking, what I really like is that Kahnle and Robertson are also under contract for next year, and they're both relatively young. Kahnle's 27 and Robertson's 32. With Frazier, everyone's billing this as the Frazier trade. I mean, he's a slight upgrade, and Bird just can't stay healthy. So we'll see what he does. It's a very low risk, high reward with Frazier. So we'll see what happens on that end. With the Yankees, I think this is a year to maybe just get into a wild card at best, get into the ALCS, and then next year and then 2019, that's their year, which they really become a championship contender. But yeah, Yankees did a solid move. If they can get some starting pitching, then I'd be really excited. But yeah, that's all. Just wanted to share my thoughts on the Yankees and White Sox trade. Have a good night.